Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your July 2023 horoscope. I am Jeff Smith. I'm going to be your astrologer that's going to take you through a walk of this summer month of July. So, we're going to talk about the general feeling of the chart, energies that are going on, ingresses. Ingresses mean planets moving into different signs. Those are very important if they happen during the month. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about the full moons and the new moons. We're going to talk about the sun moving into Cancer, sun moving into Leo. We're going to be talking about a lot of that. So let's get to it, okay? So let's go ahead and pull up your chart. Okay, all right, there we go. All right. Now I've got the cursor involved so I can point things out as I talk, which is very cool. The first run on that, I was like, oh no, I can't get the cursor going, but I figured it out. If you need to figure anything out, just Google it on YouTube. I mean, it's a godsend. All right. So let's talk about your energy for the month of July, Sagittarius. Right out of the gate, it's feeling really good. We've got this grand trine going on in our fire signs, um, and it's connecting to the moon, taking action, how we feel. This is happening in your first, your fifth, and your ninth house. And it's all into play. So you could be, Sagittariuses could be needing a trip to go away somewhere. They need some time off. This is an excellent weekend to do it. In the US, it's a US holiday on the 4th. We have a full moon happening on the 3rd. This is a lot of, well, firework energy, I guess. So it's all in how you take it, you know. The moon's going to be in your sign July 1st. Everything, it's all go time. I would say get on a trip, go on an adventure, have some fun, Sagittarius. You deserve it. All right. So that's the 4th of July weekend. So as we move forward, July 3rd is the full moon. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. Full moon, please. Where's the full moon? There it is. Boom. All right. The full moon is taking place in Capricorn. All right. And it is not, this isn't your chart here. It's just the full moon chart for the time that it's happening. It's happening in 11 degrees Capricorn. So if you have any placements within 11 degrees Capricorn in your chart, if it's on any angles or anything, you're going to feel this full moon more than other people. Okay, so look for that. Even 11 degrees in Cancer or Capricorn. So you've got this. You know what I mean? It's about expressing yourself. This is taking place in your second house. So this could be income, feeling about yourself. The full moon brings things to light. And on the 3rd, after having a great weekend, this could go on for the rest of the week. This feeling of being grounded, get connected, know how you are reacting to your feelings, you know. We've got some pretty weird stuff going on here. We've got Uranus in Taurus squaring Venus and Mars in Leo, so this could be that spontaneity, that going ahead and going forward in things. So, you know, it's happening in your second house. Open up to more money. This could be getting a new job. This could be making more money at your job. This could be a lot of things that you need to just let flow. Don't fight things. Let spontaneity be your guide for this first week of July. This full moon brings things to light. So it's happening in your second house. Again, it could be you deciding, you know what, I deserve better than this, walking away from a situation, feeling good, but it also has to do with finances. So you could see your finances improving in July. There's no doubt about that. Maybe even getting some extra income or something like that. So with that being said, let's go ahead and move through the rest of the week here. So we've got July 4th. Have fun, be safe, you know. Again, you want to use that energy to be grounded, okay? Go for a nice walk. Get outdoors. I'm telling all that to the fire signs this month is get outdoors, get grounded. On the 5th, right after the 4th of July, we've got the moon square your ruler Jupiter. So again, our emotions get in our way, you know, but your Jupiter is trying to tell you to expand and, you know, to let this happen instead of fighting it. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of leading up to the 10th. July 10th, everything, it seems like everything happens on the 3 Mondays in July. We've got the full moon on the 3rd, Mars going into Virgo on the 10th, and then we have the new moon on the 17th, and that all takes place on Mondays, which works out great for me because I do meditations on Mondays at my shop, and that works out perfect for this week. So for this month, I should say. So we've got Mars moving into Virgo, so now it's time to make a list of things that need to get done. When Mars moves into Virgo, it's still action, but it's a little bit more grounded, and it's time to get details, get down to the details. Maybe the full moon kind of shows that situation that needs to be taken care of. You know what I mean? But it's taken care of. It's happening in your second house. I think that is all about finance and self-worth and loving yourself and starting from the ground up again. You know what I mean? So, like I said, as we move forward, let's see, we've got, and then we just race through that week, and then we go through to the new moon. You know, that might be a good weekend for you too, is the 15th and the 16th. On the 16th, the moon makes a lovely sextile to your ruler Jupiter. So again, the energies are working for you, but for some reason there may be some resistance on your part. All right. So now let's take a look at the new moon. Everything goes so fast. All right. We've got the new moon in Cancer now, and that is taking place in your 8th house. So this could be about getting in touch with your feelings, spirituality. The 8th house has to do with astrology, tarot, all of that stuff, meditation, healing. Healing is a big thing, you know, and we've got the sun and the moon opposite Pluto at 29 degrees. This is a critical degree. So things start to take a turn around that new moon, and the new moon is an excellent time to start something new. And when it's in Cancer, it could mean getting your finances together, really being truthful with yourself. We've already got Neptune retrograde. We've got all these major planets retrograde, but your ruler isn't. And I mean, you've got to just let that flow. Again, opportunity where you don't see it. Sagittarius, sometimes you don't see the opportunity because you're too busy sticking to your ideals that don't fit sometimes. And Pluto is begging you to get some perspective. So please do that, okay? And with that being said, now we go on to 3 days that could bring things to light. And I don't know. It seems like these 3 days are a wild card. Anything can go. And that's July 20th. On July 20th, we have Mars opposite Saturn. So again, this is that action taking place. What are you going to do about it? You know what I mean? What are you going to do? Let's see where this takes place in your solar house. So let's see. Mars, it's not in there yet. So this is going to be between your 10th and your 4th house. So it's asking you to take action in your career. You know what I mean? You might get another job offer. Again, it's tied to that full new moon. All right. Money issues are definitely a concern, and I think it's good stuff. I think some of it may be getting your credit score up, that kind of thing. Getting your finances in order. That's huge. I think that's huge. Then we have July 21st. Again, that's when that sun opposite Pluto is more active. Let's go back to that new moon chart. There we go. That's when that really gets some action going. And the sun in opposition to Pluto, that means that there's some tension. There's, it's asking you to get some perspective. Get some perspective this month, Sagittarius. Change your rigid thinking, because sometimes you think you're right even though you know you're wrong. And that's okay. No one's judging you for that. But Pluto is asking you to get some perspective, and you're moving into alignment of a better life. And then on the 22nd, Venus is going retrograde. And when Venus goes retrograde, the one thing I have to tell every sign, especially fire signs, do not go back to an ex. You're going to see people come out of the woodwork from now until all the way, I think it's, what is it, 3 months that it's going to be retrograde, something like that. No, don't take any X's back. It may all look wine and roses, but it's not. Especially if you left an X, don't want to do that. But again, this energy that can, make us review things, relationships, all of that. The sun is moving into Leo on the 22nd also. So that is going to be an excellent time to make things happen. It's happening in your fire sign. So when things happen in fire signs, you see you've got Aries here, you've got Leo, and you've got Sagittarius. Anything that happens in these signs are always trying to each other. So there's a lot of things happening in fire that are going to smooth out this darker energy. I don't want to say darker energy, but let's not mince words. It's a heavy energy. So you've just got to be aware of that this month, Sagittarius. Okay? Get in touch with your feelings, release any if you're holding on to them. This is a good it's good, but yet you have a great time at the beginning of the month, and then things start to get a little bit more serious, and then the pressure's on, but it's just pressure. And pressure is needed to make coal into a diamond. Remember that. That should be your motto. That pressure is needed so the diamond can form. Remember that. All right? So let's see. Do we have anything going on with your ruler? Yeah, we've got the 26th. We've got the moon making an opposition to Jupiter. So that Wednesday is going to feel like a Monday for you. But again, pressure is needed to form the diamond. That's the one message I can give you this month is enjoy yourself. You know damn well you bust your ass. Usually you're the last one you do that for on the list. But this month, it's time for you to get your action in place and have some fun while you're doing it. All right, Sagittarius, that's all we got for July. I enjoyed this. I hope you do. Let me know in the comments. Please subscribe and have a great summer. Be safe, and I will see you in August. Thank you so much.